Okay, guys, I know everyone is on the call. This is the goal setting workshop. It's live, so I think we've had enough time for everyone that's on here to jump on. So if you don't mind, anyone that's on, just so I know that y'all can hear me, just in the comments, just say, I can hear you. Let me make sure that, okay. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Bev. Yes. So we're on. So this is pretty simple, guys. Uh, we all need to start back from square one. If we are wanting to look better, feel better, unlocking the best version of you, being the best person that God has created you to be, we've got to start from where we're at right now. And then we also have to see where we want to go. And so this is the goal setting workshop. First off, what is important to me? You can see on my left the family. I've got a beautiful wife and 7 amazing kids. On the right, using my God-given gifts to add value to others. I've been blessed with Get You in Shape and me personally coaching over 5,000 people getting and feeling 10 years younger. And so real quick, I help busy people look and feel 10 years younger, lose 10 to 30 pounds if you need to lose weight in just 90 days. And that's without counting calories, without following a meal plan, or doing cardio or going to the gym if you don't like going to the gym. So, why should you listen to me? Well, I got my bachelor's degree in health and kinesiology in 1998, and I have been helping people since then. And so I got my master's. I've got began personal training. I went overseas to play basketball. I founded Get You in Shape and our Capel Fitness program in 2007. So all this to say is we've been able to help hundreds of people, thousands actually, and throughout all my years experience, I've noticed that the only thing people need to look and feel 10 years younger, the only thing that I've noticed is the only thing they need to get in shape and crush life again is a plan that they're held accountable. Turns out we were right. We've helped, as mentioned, over 5,000 clients and starting hundreds of clients sharing the before and after pictures. And on our YouTube channel alone, we've have over 1,000 YouTube success stories sharing their videos. So what you're going to learn today is one single strategy that will instantly make you 42% more likely to accomplish your goals in your fat loss efforts and other goals. And then another strategy that will increase that number to 76%. And then what you should be doing to help you reach your goals, which I call the follow the darn instructions. We all need a plan, and I'm going to give you the plan in this workshop. So, again, 5 proven strategies to ensure you reach your goals in the next year. So, before we get started, though, we have to review your last year. So I want you to make a list, review your year. How did it go? Yes, as it relates to balance and stuff, we do want to go over, your family, your relationships, your health and fitness is what I'm going to be helping you with. But finances, all the above, you want to focus on that balance. And what I want you to focus on is make a list of what you did well with your health and fitness, and then really review what you didn't do well. Again, the idea is if you're watching this, you have desire to be your best and desire to live out the best version of yourself and what God who has called you to be. And so understandably, it's okay to look back and say, okay, I didn't do X, Y, and Z, because the idea with this is we're going to make a plan and we're going to give you some motivation to actually following the plan. So what were some of the wins and what areas did you struggle with? So write that down. And then the last thing I like to do, especially as we go back and look at the last year, is just list out everything you are grateful for. List everything you're grateful for, which is going to help with you and your motivation as we get going. So let's dive into it. Again, most of you should have this out. This is your goals sheet. There's 4 sheets that will help you. This is what we're going to be focusing on. If for some reason you're watching this on the replay, reach out to me, email me, brad@getyouinshape.com. I will make sure you get this. That's the first thing. It should be somewhere in the comments too, as we are doing this workshop live. So download it, print it. But the first thing is your goals. Tip number one, you have to write down your goals. I think we all have a desire to be more, to do more, and become more. And so writing down your goals is going to help. So we all want to have more energy. We all want to be healthy and fit, lose weight. We all want to have a flat stomach. We all want to look good naked. So the first thing is we want to write these things down. A lot of times people say it, but the writing down is going to help. I did mention 42%. That is the first thing. Just by writing your goals down, it's been proven through studies that you have a 42% greater chance of achieving goals by writing them down. That's why we're going over this. That's why you are taking time out, so you can increase your chance by looking better, feeling better, and becoming more of a best version of you. So we want to do SMART goals. This is basic, but specific goals. So non-specific was I want to lose weight. A specific goal that I want to lose 10 pounds of fat by March 31st, which would be 90 days. Another one is measurable. I want to lose some inches, and lose some weight and some inches. I want to lose 5 pounds a month for 6 months and go from a size 16 to a 10. So that would be specific example of measurable. Actionable. So non-actionable goals, I want to be more consistent with working out. A specific goal would be I want to work out 3 times a week. So the next one would be realistic. So it's not on here, but R is realistic. So you don't want to say I want to lose 30 pounds in 1 month. A realistic goal would be I want to lose 30 pounds in 6 months, or I want to lose 30 pounds in 4 months. Those would be realistic. The last one would be time bound. This example would be I want to lose 20 pounds. Great. But a time bound goal is I want to lose 20 pounds in 90 days. So that's the first thing. You're going to do a 90-day. Your homework would be 90 days, 3 specific goals on here. So you're going to write your goals. The second part, and on that goal sheet, is you're also going to be an action step behind each of those goals. So say your goal is to work out 3 times a week. Well, action step would be putting in the calendar, would be finding a place to go work out, those sorts of things. And then specific goals you want for the next 12 months. Okay, so tip 2 is why do you want to achieve those goals? So this is the biggest thing. We call these your so that's. Our choices lead to our habits. Our habits lead to our lifestyle. So our so that's help change our choices. We have to have big enough reasons why we make our choices in order to actually choose healthier options. So why do I make my choices? Well, here's my example. Again, the goal of having your so that's is going to help you motivate, encourage, and inspire you to take some action, start moving more, start focusing on what you put in your mouth, so that you can be a better version of yourself. And so for me, number 1 is so that I have energy to play with my kids when I get home from work, to feel like playing tag and running around with them. As you can see, I've got small kids right now. So part of my choices to eat healthier, to make sure I put my phone down at night, get enough rest, to move, to stretch, to drink enough water, all that is so that I have energy to play with them. And so that drives my choices, so that I am God's light to others and the best version of myself. Understandably, if I don't feel good about myself, I'm not treating my body, I'm probably not going to be the God's light that I need to be to share his light with others. And so part of my so that is so that I can be his light to others. And so that drives my choices and it helps me. And then the next one is so that I'm able to motivate, encourage, and inspire others. I mentioned this earlier, but my job and my role, my calling is to help lead others to live a healthier lifestyle and be the best version of themselves. So I have to make my choices so that I can motivate, encourage, and inspire others. And then so that I can be fit and healthy for my kids as they get older. As you can see, they're small now. And as my future grandkids. So my choices that I've made are that I make day in, day out, but I started with here's why I'm making my choices. It has led to my habits, which has led to my life. That is why I make my choices. Hopefully, it resonates with you because you have to make your choices. And once you make your choice or your so that's, it's going to increase your motivation to actually move more and actually follow the darn instructions, which we're going to go over. Here are some examples so that I can live again. These are what I've heard before, so that I can fit into my clothes again, so that I can get off my medication, so that I can be fit and healthy for my kids and grandkids. That's mine. So that I feel good about how I look and feel. Okay. Again, having a big enough reason why will help you start making your choices, which is going to, again, change your habits. So that I can be able to tie my shoes without it taking 3 minutes and it being a chore. That applied for someone that joined our program. So that can be a healthy example for my kids. Your motivation behind being more healthier can be a great driving force behind inspiring your kids to choose healthier habits. So that I can be around a long time, so that I don't end up like my father and die early because of poor health choices. So that I can fit comfortably in my seat on the airplane. And then some more so that I can perform better in my job, so I can feel confident again. So your homework is to get three reasons why you want those goals that you mentioned. These should dictate your choices, and your choices dictate your habits. So that's, I've got my shirt here, it says don't quit. So that, okay, why do I work out? So that, why do I eat healthier? So that, why do I put my phone down at night to get enough rest? So that, these are all dictating your choices in order to make the changes necessary to get your results. So tip 3 is make copies of your goals and your so that's. So make copies, then put them on your computer screen, on your refrigerator, on your screensaver, on your phone, in your bathroom mirror, on your car dashboard. That is your tip. Seeing it multiple times a day will help ensure you know why you're making your choices and will help you make choices based on your so that's. So that's your tip 3. Yes, it's great to write it down. Yes, that is important, but writing it down is the first step. The second step is actually seeing it and understanding here's why I'm making my choices each and every day. So encourage you, once you write them down, put them on 3x5 cards, put them on sticky notes, put it around. One of the things I love, especially when folks are trying to lose weight and fit into their clothes, get something from your closet and put it on your door in the bathroom. So every time you walk in, you know you're working towards fitting into either those dress pants or that dress that you haven't worn in years. That's going to be a trigger in your brain, understanding like you're making choices, you're exercising more, you're eating healthier, and the motivation will continue to keep up because of that, and you see it. And that's the tip 3. So again, make copies of your goals. That's your homework, and your so that's, and put it up. Tip 4, come up with a plan of action. Again, if you're watching this and you're one of our clients, you already have a plan of action. You have a step-by-step, follow our instructions plan. If you're not a client of Get You in Shape, just know you have to have an action plan in order to reach those goals. So for us, a basic plan is nutrition. We recommend following a simple, effective, and a sustainable plan that includes well-balanced meals, that includes proteins, carbs, and fats. And then the focus is on protein with every single meal. And in my case, we love using fasting components in order to help with that because it's simple, effective, and sustainable. Accountability, get a partner to help hold yourself accountable. We'll go over that in step 5, but movement, recommend using resistance training as the main form of exercise. And then water, half your body weight in ounces. And then last but not least is sleep. Also is not on there is stress, but a lot of times when you add in better nutrition, better accountability, better movement, better water, and sleep, the stress typically goes down. But yes, stress also is a big part of getting your goals. The plan, and this is kind of what we do with our FAT method. It's fasting, it's accountability and training. That is the plan we use for all of our programs to help people look better, perform better, and get results. Tip number 5 is get accountability and support. So quickly going over this, why I really impart this is a Dominican University study, group 1, there's 5 groups. 1 were simply asked to think about their goals. 1 were asked to write their goals down. 3, they were asked to write their goals, but also asked to write action commitments with those goals, kind of like what we're doing here. And then 4 was asked to write their goals, action commitments, and also send them to a supportive accountability partner. And then the last group did all those, but they actually were asked to send their goals and weekly progress reports to an accountability. So that basically check in with someone weekly about their goals. So let's see the results. So writing your goals, I did mention earlier, rate is up to 43% just by writing them down. The second one is a combination of written goals, action steps to achieve the goals, and then having a weekly check-in, letting someone know how they did. It increased to 76% achievement rate. So no matter what you're doing, you have to have an accountability partner, a coach, someone that you're checking in with to hold yourself accountable to these things that you're written. And it's weekly. It's not once a month. Okay, so that being said, that's the next part. So your homework, as far as the accountability, get a friend, get a spouse, get a group. Pay for accountability. That's what we do, is get you in shape. And then the end goal is consistency. Consistent accountability is the key. Yes, once a week. That's how the increase, the 76% from thinking about the goal to actually achieving your goal, it increased 76%. So your tip 5 homework, choose who's going to be your accountability partner, and send them your goals and plan to check in with them weekly. All right, so let's put it all together. 5 tips for living your best version of yourself. 1, write down your goals, write down your so that's, put those so that's in your goals somewhere where you can see them throughout the day. Come up with an action plan and get accountability. Okay, those are the 5 steps. It's not rocket science, guys, but understandably, you've got to have a plan to actually achieve those goals, and you've got to have a coach to help you make sure you're following the plan. So your homework, when you do fill this out, it's pretty simple. You're going to take a picture of the last page, which is your 1 page so that's and goals, and then you're going to email that picture to me, Brad at Get You in Shape. It's not for me, it's for you. Yes, I would love to know what your goals are, but that is going to help you actually do what you need to do. For anyone that is not a client already, if you're a client, reach out to me. I can help. But if you're not a client, I would love to offer a free coaching call to kind of dive into what your current situation is, go over your goals, decide what may be the best route to help you get there. The number there, you can just text coaching call with your name and email. So that's it for the actual coaching part. We're going to dive into the workshop right now. So let me pause the video, and then everyone on, you guys are going to jump on and just we're going to go over some goals. If you are watching this on the replay, reach out to me if you don't have this so I can get it to you. You can text that number, or you can email me at Brad at Get You in Shape.